Hi guys, how's it going? Happy 5th of December. Oh my God, in 20 days, it's Christmas Day. It always creeps up on us, doesn't it? Okay, for today's Advent Calendar's treat, you will have seen it's about tribes. So what do I mean by tribe? We are energetic beings. We are vibrational creatures, and we're also mammals, which means that we instinctively want to be with other people, even though we might enjoy time alone, but we instinctively want to be in a pack, want to be in a group, want to have family around us, want to have a tribe of people, a troop of people. Ultimately, as human beings, we usually, unless you really, really want to be a hermit and disconnect completely from society, you want to be with other people. If you are one of them people that really want to disconnect from society, I think for short periods of time it's a super healthy thing to do because it really improves the relationship with yourself. But if it's for long periods of time, I would guess that you might have some healing to do because you don't feel safe with other people. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the importance of tribe. This is unbelievably important. It's so overlooked, so underestimated, and very easily misunderstood, because what happens is as human beings, we instinctively are drawn to other people, and sometimes the people that we surround ourselves with aren't always serving us in the way that we want to be served. Okay, let me try and break this down a little bit. So there's a really popular saying flying around, you've probably heard it before. You are the summary of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So if you look through your phone and you look through the 5 people you communicate with the most, you look through the 5 people you spend most of your time with, who you're on the phone with, who you're on social media with, you will become a summary of those people. Because what happens is whoever you're listening to, whoever's beliefs you're around, whatever actions you're witnessing, that becomes the normal standard in your subconscious brain. So in one way, it can be really detrimental to us because we don't always notice that we're around people that aren't good for us until it shows up in our life or we start to feel a bit crap. But on the flip side of the coin, if you surround yourself with people who inspire you, who are something that you are, working towards being like. So if you wanted to be a millionaire or a rich person, hang around with rich people, because the way they talk, the way they act, their belief systems will all rub off on you, and you will become the next person to become rich. If you want to be fit and healthy and be smashing all of those fitness goals, you don't really want to be hanging around with people who always want to sit on the couch and watch telly and eat food, because that's going to rub off on you and you won't end up doing it. So think about what it is that you want. What are your needs? What are your values? What's important to you? And have a little look at the people that are around you and see how much either A, is it supporting your vision and mission and dream and why you're doing the things that you want to do? And if it's not, very peacefully might need to draw some boundaries. So if you're witnessing some of your people in your life doing things that doesn't necessarily align with your values, it might be wise to just put a little bit of a gap between you, because you don't want to have that become your norm. And it's very easily done. I've noticed it in myself. You'll notice it yourself when you pick up the phone and you start talking to somebody who might talk in a certain way, and before you know it, you're also talking in that way, whether it's moaning or whether it's swearing or whether it's talking Queen's English. You might find yourself lessening your accent. We are like chameleons, and because instinctively within our gut, within our DNA, within our fibre, we want to be with a pack and a group because it keeps us safe. Ultimately, there's something deep down inside us that makes us feel more protected, more safe when we are with a group of people. Now, it's so hard because obviously they're all the signals that are screaming out to you internally, but you have to really tune in to what you're witnessing with your eyes and with your feelings. So if your vibrational energy is emitting a certain frequency, if you come into contact with friends that are nowhere near your vibration, not that you're right or they're wrong or vice versa, it just means there's going to be friction and there's going to be a misalignment between you. So you can either have a very frank conversation and just go, we're in different places. You do you, I do me, and we can still love and respect one another and meet up every so often. But if you don't want to have that conversation, just slowly start putting a little bit of space in between you and start thinking about the things that you want and surrounding yourself with people who are doing the things that you are aspiring to be and to do. Now, if you've got like lots of family around you who aren't necessarily in line with what your dreams are, it can be a little bit more challenging. So my encouragement to you is to just try and honour yourself, be aware of it, maybe journal about it. And if you can, try and have a conversation with them about it and just say, you know, these are my dreams and aspirations. This is what's really important to me. And ideally, if they love you and respect you, they'll become your biggest cheerleader, even if it's nowhere near on their radar of something that they want to achieve, because that's what a healthy relationship is, and it's about respecting one another's differences. So that's my encouragement for you today. Who is in your tribe? Do they build you up? Do they keep you plateaued? Do they make you feel a little bit small? Do you feel yourself shrinking when you're with them? Or is it the other way around? So have a little look at who it is that you talk to the most and see where the connections are, see where the influences are, have a little think about what are their beliefs, what are their values, how do they act, and do you want that to rub off on you? Because if you don't, you just need to start having a little think about how much time you're spending with people within your tribe. Have a great day.